All right. Offload some of her stuff that she has in her inventory so she's not overweight to start off with. I hadn't done anything. All I did was finish scanning the planet just a few minutes ago for, you know, task. So the planet scanning's done. All the life and fauna and all that stuff. Inventory situated here real quick. Alright, trying to wake up. I haven't been awake long. I've had my coffee. I still haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm a little hungry, but I don't know if I won't feel like really eating anything. Pressing forward with Shattered Space, we got the next house to do, plus a little side quest here. We're probably going to go ahead and do first. Man, for some reason, my Streamlabs bot just don't like you, Val. Yeah, you can lose track of time working on your ship design. I tried to make mine my Frontier, though I've turned it kind of into a battleship now with Watchtower. But I try to make it resemble the Skyrim emblem as much as possible. If you look at some of the screenshots that I've done of it. Yeah. As much as I could. I mean, it's not an exact replica of the Skyrim model, but or the Skyrim symbol, but yeah. Well, all those mods that I use for ships, that's how I was able to do this. I've got no missile launcher. I've still got my manually fired forward firing laser turrets in case I need them. But the rest of them is nothing but turrets. I've got rail guns on the wings and one laser turret up the top. Though my newest build here hasn't been tested in combat yet with all these turrets. What is this bird doing? Well, that'll teach him. But yeah, I've got this mod that adds these little things here that look like I forget what they look like, but these little things here, I had to put several of these things on here. They add 2 power. That's what all they do is they add 2 power, and I got several of them. But I had to boost the power to be able to run all these weapons. Because I hate it when, and I try and plan it exact. Because I hate it when you have extra power and not any place to distribute it. Alright.
We'll let you steer.
Let's go get this side quest done here. We completed the Kingath quest last night, and that stupid Walk the Path of Enlightenment quest. That's done. This, as far as I know, that one at the very beginning and the one we did last night are the only 2 of those like it. I hate those kind of quests. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's way over there. Man. Well, we need... Oop. Need to get those... landmarks anyway. Oh, I'm gonna smack right into it. Oh. Maybe it would be easier just to go back up the path. God dang it. Maybe not. Well, if you're achievement hunter, you're going to have to do it. I mean, there are parts of it I like, just like the game. There are parts of it that I liked, but there are more parts that I disliked than I liked, and it wasn't very well received. But I'm going through it again, so maybe another playthrough will change my mind on it. I don't know. But it's part of the game now, so, you know, when you do a playthrough, the way I see it, you got to do it. I mean, you don't have to, but... I will tell you, if you like, you'll probably enjoy the very beginning on the space station, and maybe the first parts when you land on the planet. I think that was the strongest part of the expansion. But then after it drags on, you'll see the deficiencies in the writing. That's the best way to put it. You could tell the inexperience or the maturity level of the writers on this quest when you get more into it. The preachiness of those walk the path to enlightenment quests, I hate that. I want the vortex shards so I can craft enough of those grenades to get the achievement. God dang it.
I need vengeance. I need an eye.
When I went through it the first time, even I think on Bocephus I was level like 106 or 7 when I started it. The combat can be fairly challenging. You know, it can be fun.
Die today.
God dang it.
I cannot wait.
I mean, Shutter Space does have some good stuff in it. It's not 100% bad, but I'd say it's more like a 70% writing disaster with 30%, gameplay is okay. It's kind of a split. They could have done a lot more with it.
I will let you steer.
Especially for it being labeled a DLC expansion. All they did was add a faction quest.
My mind needs the disturbance to deploy.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind.
But I will say my second playthrough this time around, you still notice those writing discrepancies, but I've also gone in since I've already played it. I already know what I'm going to encounter, so the disappointing things. Hey! What the hell? Where'd that come from?
It's not the best
There he
you can
is.
do.
Grandson,
This is for you.
protect me!
On drains, man, they really need to work on their intelligence with throwing grenades. All the companions are bad, even Sarah Morgan, and she was military. I like giving them grenades, but they really need to learn when to throw them things. What the hell?
Oh, God. Focus. You're not walking out of here.
Yeah, but I'm the one that got them. Where'd these dudes coming from?
We have
Man.
incoming!
Alright, using vortex shards. Some ammo. Oh!
Who's there? I see nothing! I cannot remain with that! Not through there!
Where'd he disappear to? Over here. Thing for sure is when I'm playing this, I miss fast Fallout. My aim sucks, I guess. I'm going to save it here just in case I do something stupid. I mean, the environment's awesome. Why? Where's Andreja? Why ain't she shooting? Where's Andreja? What, she decide to take a break? Sitting down somewhere? Her legs get tired? Guess I'm on my own. Andreja just, decided to leave. I'm very lost in this cave. Footprints. Okay, so I think I may be heading in the right direction.
this void. And it answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
Number 2.
You understand me? Hear my voice. But I do not know you. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
Number 4.
And now you stand here, a member of the Promised, guided by him. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
I gotta try to find my way out of this tunnel or this cave. God damn it. Kept interrupting my reload. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hopefully it's auto-saved. Gotta go through the conversation again.
Silence. Have you abandoned me? Do you not? You... I hesitate to ask. And now I have reached out so... Clearly your arrival here, there is still reason. But time is short. The gate is still open. The experiment... Find me in the...
Guess I do something stupid like not pay attention to my health. Thing's a bullet sponge. Do a lot of saving through this cave. Collapse the cave.
Yes!
Nope. Over. Save it here. Where do I go? This way? Ah, get out. Only one death. It wasn't too bad.
Fighting in style, I see.
I call upon the unseen! Banish the heretic out of my mind!
Victory!
Thought those doors would open. Guess not. Oh, wait a minute.
You drive. I get too much road rage.
All I am saying.
Try not to hit anybody.
Behave yourself. There is already enough trouble in Dodger to go around.
Do you hear it? The great serpent speaks to you, guides you. You return. What news do you have of Anasco? Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction? Then we must continue our work on the morning device, but it is comforting to have confirmation. And if you've spoken to him once, it's not out of the realm of possibility you could do it again.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, There are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
I would agree. What we saw in that cave goes beyond science.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
We're going to do twice reformed. That's one of the side missions. Well, maybe not. Where? The off planet? Shows he's in Dazra. Be over by the ship. No, first. Stuff out of her inventory. I know she's carrying a bit. How many of them grenades she can make yet? Sure.
Would you mind confirming my data?
Let me see. Ah. Huh. These look good to me.
Certainly, thank you.
Go into this goods and exchange and see what I can get. I probably need some more med kits.
This unit has been reprogrammed to serve the Great Serpent.
What do you want?
Number one.
I do not waste people's time. If you need my goods, you will buy them. If not, you will leave. I do not know what to make of your arrival here. You may have convinced the others, but I'm not entirely sure you are not a foe. However, your credits are worth as much as anyone else's. I will trade with you, but I have no interest in being your friend. Now, what do you want?
Three.
I have no reason to be concerned. The Great Serpent is testing our faith, and my devotion has always been resolute. Myself and my business shall both be stronger at the end of this, as a product of our loyalty to the Great Serpent.
Number two.
I will not dignify that nonsense with an answer.
Number three.
No, you will always be an outsider to me. Always. The last thing
What?
this city needs is to open the gates and let outsiders flood in. Outsiders with weapons, crew, ulterior motives. I am disappointed that so many of my people have embraced you so blindly, when we should have found strength within each other. Your credits are worth the same as everyone's, I suppose.
What we got? Pick up some digipicks. He has no health packs.
We have not heard from the speaker in weeks. What do you think has become of him?
I shudder to think that he did not survive. And Nasco is a...
If it is a bottle of Koza you need, Harold's Rest is the place.
Dead, but abandoned his post.
What? You cannot say such things. I have half a mind to turn you in.
Let me rephrase. Maybe he has stepped aside so that another leader may guide us through this emergency.
He would not do that. And I know that is not what you meant. Watch yourself, friend. You do not want to forget your place.
That's just another way into this all.
In the year 2240, House Faroon went to war with the settled systems in what has come to be known as the Serpent's Crusade.
Did we win?
Well, the settled systems...
Well, it's going to take a
Why did we fight them again?
Jinan Varun
shortcut over there.
believed that he was tasked by the Great Serpent to claim dominion over the
These
galaxy.
packs are great.
The Serpent's Crusade.
Guess this must be this is a refugee area over here. The slums. Living in shipping crates.
I do not want any trouble. You are the one who spoke with Nasco Varun. And you wish to speak with me.
Number 2.
Indeed. Seems I am not special enough for anyone to acknowledge me. Except for you. Which begs the question, what do you want with me? Who sent you? Yes, but our situations are quite different. If you truly just wish to talk, perhaps it is better to have this conversation elsewhere. My shack outside of Dazra should suffice.
I suggest we tread carefully. The Zealots are shunned for a reason.
Number 3.
We will get to know each other well, just not here. My home is away from prying eyes and judgment. I do not wish for people to disparage you for associating with me. Good. I look forward to having a real conversation. First one in months.
Right. Having trouble getting over that fence. Alright, let's see if I can summon my vehicle here. It's close enough. No.
I appreciate you taking the wheel.
Well, I appreciate you appreciating me taking the wheel. Appreciate the fact that that mod I have allows you to summon your vehicle without having to go into the ship.
I am glad this was not just for sport. Not that killing for sport is a problem.
The hell? Getting in and out of the vehicle can sometimes be challenging in this game. Doesn't matter if it's modded or vanilla. Sometimes you get caught up on something, the vehicle footprint or something.
You have come. Please, sit with me, so that we may continue our prior conversation. Thank you. I am not very accustomed to having discussions. At least not yet. I used to simply give demands, orders, ultimatums. And old habits die hard. Tell me, does the name Kozlov mean anything to you?
Number 1.
Many people who heard that name do not live long enough to hear it again. Kozlov is what those in Dazra would refer to as a zealot. A brutal, sadistic one at that. His love of violence has eclipsed any supposed dedication to the Serpent's Crusade. He kills simply because he enjoys it. And I was his right-hand man. 3 months ago, I gave up that life, swearing to never go back.
A zealot does not give up that life. That is not how it works.
I am living proof that it is possible.
Number 2.
Well, how long is it supposed to take? If I had given that life up 5 years ago, would that make a difference to you? All I want is a new start. To forget who I was, what I have done. When you become haunted by the ghosts of countless dead, people who have died violently by your hand, you begin to worry about what awaits you on the other side.
Number 4.
I have ended so many innocent lives. Many times in ways I refuse to speak of. And every time, Kozlov was there. Laughing. Cheering. I realize now that it was not the Great Serpent I sought approval from, but of him. To think I have done such horrible things to be accepted by a wicked man like him. It sickens me. And yet, for reasons I do not understand, I viewed him as my brother for most of my life. Sometimes I still think of him in that way.
Number 1.
It is not as simple as that. The people of Dazra do not trust me. I am exiled, doomed to spend the rest of my life in this shack, waiting for Kozlov to eventually come for me. There is only one way to truly move on. Kozlov and his zealots have taken refuge on Verun Kai. They will come for me in time when I least suspect it, and I will not stand a chance against them alone. Which is why you and I will strike first and wipe them out. Together, we may stand a chance. With Kozlov and his zealots made dust by our hands, the people of Dazra will see that I truly am reformed, and I can finally begin my life anew.
Number 3.
I have many spoils left over from my life as a zealot. I am capable of paying you very handsomely if you do this with me. If we survive, of course.
Number 4.
Of course, I am desperate.
And I am selfish. Is it so wrong to be? Am I supposed to just wither and die as a hermit in this sloughing shack? Maybe that is all I deserve. But that is not what I want. I refuse to go back to what I was. And I will do whatever it takes, if it means I can start living again. Good! Yes! You are doing a good thing. We both are. Now, meet me at this location as soon as you are able. Be prepared for a fight. All right? Many zealots, all willing to die in order to protect Kozlov. We must both be prepared for a great amount of bloodshed. And, obviously, there will be Kozlov himself. He will keep his most powerful warriors close to him. This will not be an easy fight. There is a small but important distinction between Kozlov and other zealots. A zealot, brutal as he may be, kills in the name of the Serpent's Crusade. They kill those they deem not worthy of the Great Serpent. Kozlov, despite his bluster and phony piety, kills in the name of killing. He simply enjoys it. And a zealot with a bloodlust is a very dangerous thing. Undoubtedly, Kozlov is prideful, and leaving the crew is the greatest dishonor anyone has ever dared to commit against him. He killed many of our crew for much lower offenses. As much as his zealots respect him, they also fear him. But what would they have to fear if it was acceptable to leave him? It is only a matter of time until Kozlov comes and makes an example out of me. He never did. When I approached him about my newfound crisis of conscience, he kept me under constant surveillance. One night, when the others were asleep, I fought my guards and barely escaped. Of course not. I am not sure of anything. But I have no other options. Once I do this, there is no going back. This will be seen by zealots as an act of blatant heresy. There will be no chance of reconciliation, and I will become a dead man walking to them. If that does not convince the people of Dazra of my conviction, my earnestness in leaving that life behind, then nothing will. My belief in the Great Serpent has not changed, but my commitment to the Serpent's Crusade is no more. I have meditated on this for quite some time, but I believe that the Great Serpent afflicted me with guilt as punishment for straying from the Serpent's Crusade. I was following Kozlov, not him. But from that guilt came a reckoning for my past actions. And I have lost the will to continue the crusade. I suppose now I am an accursed myself. Politics, fear, even hope. It is a complicated subject. In case you are unaware, the people you know as zealots were once House Malin, one of the noble houses in Dazra. Opinions of zealots vary in Dazra. Most are distrusting and fearful, but others are sympathetic. And I am sure some even hope that one day House Malin will return to Dazra. To some, violently removing a zealot could be seen as raising a hand against a noble house. As I said, it is a complicated subject. Much easier to just ignore me and hope the problem goes away. On your way, then.
Talking to him. Go to the Zealot hideout. Booties. Alright, this will be a good spot to take a break. Refill my drink and stuff. Maybe quickly fix me a bite to eat. I don't know. I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. We'll be right back and we'll continue on with this one. Alright. A little bit to eat. Didn't eat breakfast yet. Get pretty hungry. Pardon me for a moment. Andreja taking a seat. This a cave we went into. She couldn't go into, I guess. I remember now when I did it on Bocephus, Sarah Morgan didn't come into the cave with him either. Why are there 2 quest markers when I only have 1 quest active? I only have 1 quest active. Why are there 2 quest markers active? And that's all the way over there. Oh, I still got a... structure over here. Don't. Oh!
I will not aid you in this.
God dang it.
You're mine!
Landed right on top of a couple of pedestrians. Oh, what the hell?
Proof has been brought to the accursed.
We've landed right on top of a couple people. What are the odds?
We have not heard from the speaker in weeks. What do you think has become of him?
I shudder to think that he did not survive. And Nasco is a good,
That's
strong
how far
leader.
back I
We
went.
need his guidance now more than ever.
Perhaps he is not dead, but abandoned his post?
What? You cannot say such things. I have half a mind to turn you in.
Let me rephrase. Maybe he has stepped aside so that another...
And then, in the year
I'm gonna have to talk to this
2240,
dude all
House
over again.
Varun went to war with the Settlement.
What is it? You. Indeed. Which begs... Yes, but if you truly... My shack out... We will get to know each other well. I do not wish for people... Good. You have come.
All because I ran over somebody. I had to do this over.
Thank you.
Or landed on. That was a complete accident. Oh,
I am not very... Tell me, does the name... Many people who heard Kozlov, and I was his right hand. 3 months ago,
A zealot.
Well, how? All I... When you become hot... I have ended. And every time, I realize now that it... And yet... It is not as simple as... There is only Kozlov, which is why... With Kozlov... Of course, I am dead. Maybe... I have many Good! Yes! Now, meet me... Of course! Once I do this, if that... My belief, I have meditated on it, but from that guilt... Politics, in case you are unaware, opinions of the... To some... All right. Many zealots. And, There is a small Kozlov. Undoubtedly. As much as his... It is only a matter of... He never did. Undoubtedly. As much as his... It is only a matter... On your way, then.
I'm not sure if I'm close enough for it to... I'm in my vehicle. Oh, not close enough. You need a greater range on that. Don't hit anybody.
Why walk when we can coast?
Huh? David. Case I something like somebody's here. Run somebody down. Wait. Didn't land on any pilgrims this time.
Well, to avoid the mines.
All of a sudden, wow, look at all that anti-aircraft. That looked like Iran on a bad day.
You can't hope to win.
God dang it. What the hell?
Target destroyed!
Where's he going?
You die today. Bring it!
Get to cover!
Shutting down. This unit can no longer serve House Faroon.
Yes!
Maybe we can talk to the guy. After we've already made our assault here.
This is the place. Are you ready? One thing. Kozlov will want to talk before he tries to kill us. He has always been theatrical, like a predator playing with its food. Do not listen to his lies. The time has come. Let us spill some blood.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
Things haven't been decent.
I was bleeding! Take cover, damn it! You're wide open! I'm here!
Yes!
Doctor, stay still! You were so...
Where are the other two? Why aren't they shooting?
Remain penitent!
There's one.
I'm wounded!
Someone saw fit to stockpile things here.
What's all these legendary melee weapons? They were just in this room.
The great serpent demands. What was that?
Didn't know where to grab it.
Let us finish this.
Well, go finish it. I'm looting.
Let us end.
Accursed wretch!
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
What was that? Well, poor scientist. They already stripped him before I could get to him. Looting. Fired. Is that what that says? Fixed. Well, they left his credits on him, so. You know your food.
Your judgment is at well. Discover at once.
Flank them!
Grenade in the air!
Incoming!
Take your best shot.
Move!
Throwing!
Heretic! We follow the black serpent!
Get to cover!
Take cover, brother!
You cannot beat me.
That has me pinned! I am promised!
Death has come for you. I have come for you.
My own damn grenade.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Move up and punish the heretic! You will suffer! ground and trap them! Damn you! Kill him!
Here, I need to loot. Up. Like I fall down a shaft or something. That can still be hitting me. I'm behind cover. Not even poking my head out. Andre, that gets in the way of my lined up shot.
Grenade out! You're not walking out of here. Grenade in the air!
You cannot win!
Y'all got him.
Ordnance going out! I will have your head! This is for you!
Oh.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Take cover, damn it! You're wide open!
Using this fight! Don't! The surrounding is upon you!
Somebody behind us?
I can see it!
Stupid.
Orahim! Oh, how great of you to visit. It has been far, far too long. And this accursed is... What is this? Your friend? Pet?
We come bringing death, Kozlov. Your time is up.
Great serpents, thanks. Are you not happy to see me? We were practically brothers just a few months ago. So rude. So accursed. You and Orahim, you've slaughtered my brethren in the name of what, exactly?
Enough, Kozlov. You will speak to me only.
Who? It seems to me that Orahim is afraid of what I may say. terrified, petrified of me revealing his true nature to you, accursed. I am sure he went on and on about how evil I am. How it was I that forced him to commit horrible atrocities, whatever those may be. All of it merely a deflection. Orahim was the most brutal out of all of us. He had a lust for blood that was legendary. Oh, I wish you could have seen him in his prime. Oh, I never knew honesty to be one of Orahim's virtues. I remember many times he would lie to win over the trust of an accursed before stabbing them in the back. Literally. So he has told you everything, including the incident where he immolated the crew of a hauler one by one? Or what of the time he...
Enough! I need no reminders of what I have done. I relive those scenes every day. I see ghosts every night. I am cursed. The past cannot be changed. But your death, Kozlov, will serve as some small penance.
Ooh, poor Orahim. Oh, boo-hoo. It seems having a conscience is such a heavy burden. This is all quite pathetic, really. I can forgive your betrayal, but what I cannot abide is your stinking hypocrisy. You deliver death to my doorstep, and then speak to me of righteousness? This is heresy, damn it! I kill accursed in the Great Serpent's name, to feed the corpses of unbelievers to him. And I love it. I love it. I know what I am, what I kill for. But you are trying to be something you are not. A hero. And you decide to start your new life with yet more acts of violence against the very same that once adored you, no less? Against the true House Varun? You have not changed at all. Death is all you know, only now it seems everyone's a target. When did you become so pathetic? We used to idolize you. Now you are just... so boring. Listen now, accursed. You are Orahim's friend, so it falls on you to show him mercy. The poor fool. Oh, great serpent, he is so tortured. He wants so badly to forget what he's done, to live amongst those he has killed by the shipful a few months ago. Why not put him out of his misery? Whatever he is paying you for this charade, I will provide even greater compensation.
Do not try it.
We have come too far to turn on Orahim now.
Oh, for the love of... how would you know that? You know Orahim for a few moments, and already you know more of his character than the ones who've spent their whole lives with him? This is no longer amusing. You've come to take my life, so let us finally have some fun, shall we? Come now! The Great Serpent shall feast upon your bleeding, broken corpses!
Your judgment is a
Finally, some entertainment! Yeah! Things are getting interesting! This is for you! You idiot! Take cover!
No, I'm not out of grenades.
Waste of bullets.
I was hitting the wrong button.
Come! Be made dust, accursed! Be afraid! Eternal punishment awaits! Your judgment is at hand! Give up already.
Lightning struck! The castle has been pinned! Take cover!
Go on! Kill me! Kill me! For I am promised!
You die today. Grenade in the air!
God damn it.
Yes! You can't hope to win.
I am promised!
Get to cover!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yep.
We can always just grab things and evaluate them later.
Yep. Now, all this stuff. Harvested organs. Digipigs. Ammo, food. Credit sticks. Is it medium? I'll take that.
Finally, it is done. With Koslov dead, the people of Dazra should finally see that I am a zealot no more. My ties to that life have been well and truly severed. I promised you payment. Here, take this. It is a key to a deposit in my shack. It is yours. All of it.
What?
Thank you. Really, thank you for everything. Go on now. I will stay here for a time to think and meditate. Hopefully, I will see you in Dazra.
out of here. You know, when I did this the first time, it was about, I think it took me about 19 or 20 hours, plus that was the main quest and all the side quests.
The zealots appear to have little self-respect to live like this.
But I ain't no big hurry, so. May run across a side quest or two I didn't see before. We'll find out. So I need to unload what she's got. All these legendary melee weapons, man. That's pretty cheesy. It looks just like the neon security uniform, only green. What have I got that's putting me overweight? Food. I can't remember all the side quests in this. I think there's one that's just a very long fetch quest. But we'll do it too. Screw it. Shouldn't take too long with that vehicle we got.
Best not to leave anything useful behind. Do you know how much time I spent guarding storage depots over the years? So much time.
Need something? Goodbye.
I think that is the very long fetch quest.
Neutralized.
Ones that had adhesive.
Victory is ours!
Oh, that one did. Did I level him? Yes, I did.
Picture perfect landing.
After tumbling down a mountainside. Picture perfect landing. Huh? We
If you need a moment, I can go over the mission plan while we wait.
Well, that might be intended plan.
You can go faster.
Trail. See if I can hit it. Wait a minute. I think there's an elevator here. A loading screen for this elevator. Hostiles.
Let us hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
We just got another report from one of the growth farms. More dead animals. Bladed backs this time. No signs of injury. Hello! Welcome to Hamadi Station. I do hope you're here about the research assistant opening. We haven't had many promising applicants.
By which he means we haven't had any applicants.
Well, yes. Thank you for the painful reminder, oh love of my life. I'm Azad Dubas. My wife Shireen and I are scientists. We've been quite busy lately and are greatly in need of some help. We put out a call for a research assistant, but with recent events, we haven't had much luck.
By which he means we haven't had any luck.
This could become tiresome quickly.
So, are you interested in a little field work?
You ain't lying. This quest is tiresome. Number 3.
Ideally, you'd be motivated by a fascination with the mysteries of science. But yes, it is paying work, assuming credits will suffice. My wife and I have been studying a recent and somewhat troubling phenomenon. You see, the local wildlife has been dying, and we're not sure why. The remains show no signs of external injury or trauma, so we can rule out most of the usual causes.
Fighting for dominance or territory, predators, hunters looking for sport, those sorts of things.
We began to see this phenomenon just after the accident in Dazra. We're convinced these events are linked, but the exact nature of the connection remains a mystery. An accurate assertion. This is where you come in. I need you to search for corpses of local wildlife and collect tissue samples. I'll give you a biosample collector that will extract and store the samples safely. Try to collect samples from different kinds of creatures. We want to cast a wide net. Return here when you've got them, and we'll begin the analysis.
The prospect of tearing rotten flesh from animal corpses is not what I would call appetizing.
Number 2.
But the search for knowledge is its own reward, my friend. Now go forth and do the good work of science.
Alright. Break here, stretch my legs. Need another refill. I shall return shortly. let us continue with this fetch quest. Oh, she put up with it. Let's see. Oh, there's a... DOI right down from here. I'm in my vehicle. I really don't need to summon it. Here, let's... Whoop, wrong button. Jog. Alright, where was that? Where's that? I don't... It. Oh.
Quite a view from here. This place is unique, is it not?
There's a quest that'll bring me over there later. If I remember right, that abandoned camp. Damn it. I'm glad there's no, repair on the vehicles.
Do they have anything of value?
You cannot beat me.
It depends on how you drive them. They drive pretty smooth, but, Depends on what you hit. They're not as, if you're just driving, they're not as squirrely as a Mako. Where is? Where'd I park? Ah, whatever the grenade was blew my car way over here. Right now, this vehicle is as close as you get to atmospheric flight. You have a little bit of control over it. It'd be kind of cool to have like a helicopter or something. Huh. Something that can maintain altitude.
I'm repositioning!
You have a knack for these vehicular gymnastics.
Oh, the vehicular gymnastics.
I am glad this was not just for sport. Not that killing for sport is a problem.
Concussions gained.
Considerable effort went into making at least some portion of this water sanitary.
They use the personal flying vertibird mod for Fallout. You can take over. Flight of the Vertibird, fly it around yourself. You need something like that for Starfield. Oh.
Welcome back. Did you have any difficulty obtaining those tissue samples?
No. None at all.
I'm glad to hear it, because there's more work to do. Your arrival is well timed. Some interesting new information has come to light. I'll take those tissue samples, and here's your payment. Shireen, dear, would you tell our dauntless research assistant about the latest news?
With pleasure. I hope you enjoyed your little jaunt into the field, because I'll be sending you right back out there. Some of the local farmers and growth herders have reported seeing unusual plant growth in the area. What's more, none of this unusual growth was seen before the Dazra incident. It's increasingly clear the event affected the ecosystem in some way, but the details elude us.
Number 2.
You're very perceptive. Based on our information, these unusual new strains aren't limited to a specific area. As such, we want to examine samples that come from several different locations. In short, the more data you can provide, the better.
Observe, analyze, hypothesize, and prove. These are the tenets of the scientific method. Without them, we're just fumbling in the dark.
Okay, I don't
Yes?
need a lesson
Thank you, dear.
about all that.
You'll have to forgive my husband. He's never fully recovered from his days as a teacher.
Number 2.
I'm sure he meant no offense. Being an educator is the sort of thing that gets in your blood, so to speak. We'll get to work studying the animal tissue. Now go forth and travel safely.
Plant pickles. I mean, this vehicle is the closest you get to atmospheric flight right now in Starfield. Don't land on anybody. Ugh. Well, this vehicle anyway.
Target is down! Now we are having fun!
Unfamiliar environments should always be approached with caution.
Before I landed on top of somebody.
We will leave everyone in the dust.
Oh.
Fine day for a drive, is it not?
Almost
Remote
made
lab
it.
facilities are sometimes set up to engage in activities that...
Our roving research assistant returns. I know we've asked you to travel far and wide. Hopefully it wasn't too much trouble.
Number 3.
Just think of all the fresh air and exercise you're getting. No amount of credits is worth more than that.
Number 2.
I just so happen to love digging in the dirt. As for hiring you, well, neither my husband nor I are quite as young as we used to be. I'm afraid our days of trekking across the landscape in search of nature's mysteries are behind us. Here's the payment for those plant samples. I have good news. We've got a strong working theory about what's killing the local wildlife. The tissue samples you collected point to poisoning as the likely cause of death.
Number 1.
Hardly. We've only scratched the surface. We need to find out how and why this phenomenon is happening. The evidence suggests that some force is acting on the ecosystem, changing it somehow. We don't yet have the complete picture, but there is one tool left to us. Would you care to explain, my dear?
With pleasure. To aid in our monitoring of local conditions, we designed a multi-function sensor suite. The device records data for weather, atmospheric pressure, radiation,
Airborne particulates, seismic disturbances, gravitic fluctuations.
Could we please move on?
well, yes, of course. We placed several of these sensors throughout the area. Each device can upload its data to a slate for comparison and analysis.
Number 3.
I find it rather beautiful. In any case, this will hopefully be the last of your lengthy excursions into the wilderness. Here, Take this. Transfer the data from each of the sensors and then bring the slate back to me. In the meantime, we'll see what we can learn about these unusual plant specimens. We'll solve this riddle yet.
With all this don't make sense. Because with all this technology, why couldn't those sensor things broadcast to them on a radio signal instead of having to go out to each one to gather data? Well, gives people something to do, I guess. This is one hell of a fetch quest. All right.
I appreciate you taking the wheel.
I didn't have this vehicle the first time I did it, though. This quest it took forever.
Fine day for a drive, is it not?
Don't land on anybody. Better save it before I do land on somebody again. Piss Andreja off. Oh! Landed in a bad guy camp. Alright, one more. Where is that sucker? Back this way.
Peak velocity.
Just in case I land on something I'm not supposed to. Hit somebody in the head with a tire.
All systems go.
I love this car. Oh no!
We should exercise caution.
Okay.
Things in here may not react well to bullets.
Oh, we ain't shooting nothing. We're just turning in a quest. The worst electric quest in this game.
Oh, welcome back. Time to see if our sensors can peel back another layer of the mystery. Did you notice anything unusual in the environmental data?
Number 2.
Well, I suppose science isn't everyone's passion. Now, let's have a look, shall we? Seems mundane enough. Oh, now wait just a moment. As I suspected, the sensors simultaneously recorded a single event that produced very unusual impacts. This is our best glimpse yet into the Dazra accident and how it affected the surrounding environs. How interesting! The chronometer seemed to have gone haywire in all 4 of the devices. Even gravity itself seems to have been briefly altered. Remarkable!
Number 2.
It's rather technical, I know. Suffice it to say, the appearance of the vortex had some very unexpected consequences.
That's all he had to say.
Your payment as promised. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what we've learned from the plant tissue samples you brought back.
No. Number 3.
Very well. We'll move on then. So, it seems that a certain local species of flora has suddenly become extremely toxic. These biochemical changes occurred with incredible speed.
Anyway.
Notably, the first sightings of these toxic variants coincide with the incident in Dazra. I'm just not sure how the strange effects of the vortex could cause plants to mutate so rapidly.
By triggering a defensive response. Countless species of fauna have evolved to develop protective mechanisms. Poisonous toxins are among the most common such adaptations.
That's true, but those adaptations evolved over generations across long spans of time. These seem to have appeared in a matter of mere days. That shouldn't be possible.
And yet, the sensors documented fluctuations in the very fabric of space and time. Who's to say what's impossible when the fundamental laws that govern our reality are altered?
Number 2.
I'm not prepared to give up just yet. I'm confident there's a solution. It just hasn't occurred to us.
Shireen, do you remember that experimental compound you were developing?
The one designed to alter plant biochemistry? Huh. Interesting thought. I'd been theorizing about ways to create edible strains of local flora. It's possible I could alter the formula to neutralize the toxins in the affected species.
There is, however, a not insignificant complication.
I knew you were going to say that.
The experimental compound is locked away in cold storage at the botanical facility. I was growing strains of fungus and mushroom there for medicinal use, but we were attacked. A group of pirates called the Crimson Fleet took over the place, forcing us to leave. Pirates. Here, on Varun Kai. I could scarcely believe it.
Number 3.
And you have every right to. Rest assured, we'll have the credits ready when you return with that experimental compound. Go with the Serpent's blessing. We'll be waiting for you here.
Hopefully no land numbers, but I don't see anybody down there. Ugh. I love this car. It's more adhesive. Alright, I better save it before something stupid happens.
Take more than that! Target eliminated!
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Mind your surroundings. Crimson Fleet has been here, and may still be skulking about.
Very observant. I don't have any points in sneaking yet.
Unable. Repair not possible.
Your head!
Penicillin. What they got going on there?
Bring it! Ordnance going out! We have incoming!
Winner
Wolf
takes
hurts
all this difference.
about
is it not?
incoming when she's the one that threw it in the grenade.
The best you can do.
Had enough.
Take your best shot.
Yes.
Oh, I shot on Draja. Little friendly fire there.
That's all you got.
Come on, poke your head out there.
Curse you! You're not working out of here. Are you prepared to die?
You're mine. They aren't paying me enough for this.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Waste of time. Let's get out of here.
That's the bottom.
Easy, Vicky.
What? Let him have it. What's that?
Big mistake. Oh, we ain't done yet. Heavy fire over here. Let's end this.
Was it Andrea just shooting me in the back? It's alright. She owed me one.
Cover me. Better than me.
My powers aren't working here. I don't remember that. First time I went through. But I guess it makes sense with all the other things going on.
Had enough?
You can't
I ain't reading all that shit. Come on, Andreja, we're making our escape.
The heck? Look, hello! Opening fire!
Holy crap.
This all you got? Just getting started!
Oh, my arm!
You're done!
Throwing!
Let's do this!
Watch out!
Get your head down!
What the hell?
Get her! Get her!
All those pirates. I'm on no vehicle. Oh, get out of here. Damn it. They should have ran right over that light post. God dang it. Come on, stay up long enough. Stay up long enough. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Ugh.
Careful what you touch. Who knows what has been going on in this lab?
Well, look who's back. And still in one piece, no less.
Number 2.
Hopefully it's the correct science goop. Just a little joke. You haven't let us down yet. Here you are. Payment as promised. Did you hear that, love? Our courageous research assistant has delivered yet again.
I never had a shred of doubt. Nothing inspires courage and perseverance like the pursuit of knowledge, I always say.
That is quite literally the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Well, I certainly always think it.
Yes, dear. Of course you do.
Number 1.
Indeed we do. Thanks to you, we not only have the answer to our little mystery, but a path to resolving it. Here's a little something extra for a job well done. Best of luck in your future scientific endeavors.
But credits, but needed them. That's the reason why I did this quest. Alright. What else we got? Still got aligning the houses, so we need to go to one of those houses and do their quest.
We are better when we are faster.
Don't land on anybody. Don't land on anybody. Try to get over to my ship. Where's my ship? There it is.
There in no time.
Oh. I almost landed on somebody. That was close. Let's save it. Alright. Let's see what we need to put up in our inventory. Hold on to that incendiary grenade. Food. How many vortex grenades I can make? We're gonna find out. She needs to rest anyway. She needs to sleep.
Everything looks good on my station, Captain.
Spot.
Something for personal use or for sale?
I got 32 more that I need to make to get that. Get that Evo. Making 50 of those grenades. Running out of ammo for that thing. Switch. Gotta collect a lot more of those crystal catalyst or crystals or void shards or whatever they are. Reminds me, I had that mod and I have yet to discover a shard.
I know some who
I wonder if
consider
it
that
even
much
works.
sleep a sign of weakness.
Alright. Food. Lillian jerky, shot of liquor. And she is all buffed up. I shall return shortly. Rested, buffed. Oops. Oh.
Yes?
Armory. You can buy anything
You do
from
not have approval to... Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Oh. Oh. Don't need to go to the bathroom.
The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name. If you are not a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here.
Number one.
Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is Anaskel's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
Number 3.
And who are you to tell me what is vital and what is not? You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house.
Number 1.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if she's become promised, truly her arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. You both speak true. Perhaps I have reacted in haste. Tell me, Vindicator, are you well practiced in discretion? I hope your word is good as well. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the great serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Number 1.
This is not grief. This is betrayal. Not only to me, but to our society and the great serpent himself. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
Great.
The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the great serpent. Our duty as wardens is to keep the populace tasked and loyal. All must serve both the great serpent and House Varun. No exceptions. Those who refuse must be cleansed to stop the spread of corruption.
4.
I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now. Exceptions show weakness, and we cannot afford to show weakness at a time like this.
We have done the same for less. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Varric has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
Number 1.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Varric's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
Number 3.
See to it you do. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
Remember, Vindicator, that I would ask you to spare my nephew.
Yeah.
So many lives lost. This family can't afford another.
All right. How did I, which, was it this way it came in? We had a good stopping point for this episode. We'll pick up again in another hour or two. But I need to take a long break this time. Stretch my legs, rest my eyes, let my back rest from sitting in this chair. But we're a good stopping point. We'll pick up from here in a couple hours. Continue on. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Be safe out there. A lot of bad stuff going on. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next one.